we headed to the gym. And we go into the gym because we realize like the gym is what we need. Like if we're not tapping into the gym, then how are we challenging ourselves in our body, right? Because ultimately we have to challenge ourselves. We have to be able to push ourselves to limits. We have to get stronger. The habit is to get stronger. The habit is to challenge yourself. And so you got to make sure that you're challenging yourself on a daily basis. You got to make sure that you're giving yourself what you need. Because like, it brings you to the present moment. And you can break down any of the false beliefs that you have about yourself, or any of the things that you pick up naturally just by being on this earth. Because naturally you're going to consistently be advertised things. You're going to hear consistent phrases from people, even if it's your beliefs or not. You're going to hear it from people over and over and over, and sometimes it can seep in. So you need the time with yourself. You need to be able to like have time with yourself where you can retrain, rebuild, and reprogram. That's the goal every single day. You need to be able to do that with yourself, because that opens up a connection with yourself that you realize you can create whatever you want to create for yourself, because you have a habit of paying attention of what's going in, what you're repeating, and then changing that thing. So you become your own alchemist. You literally become an alchemist, because now you are putting in this, you're taking out this, you're putting in this. You become a fucking wizard. And that's what you want. Whew. Holding up a camera for a minute, make your arms hurt a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And so like, I want to really encourage you to give yourself what you need. Like especially if you feel overwhelmed, you feel like you don't have the answers, you don't really know which direction to go in with your life. If you're not conscious of like, what should I do? How should I approach this? And the people around you don't have answers. You don't have any answers, and you don't want to stay in a perpetual state of just like, I don't know. If you want to get out of that I don't know state, then hit the gym. Like, do that all day long. Because if you make a habit of doing that, then you can start to dispel some of the beliefs that you're currently holding on to that's keeping you in a spot where you don't want to be. So do yourself that favor. Be in the gym. Because you'll realize like, oh shit, I lifted this weight. I did this. I'm seeing this result. I can get the body I want. I am stronger than I think. You'll be able to have conversations with yourself that you once was not conscious of having with yourself. And that's the power of going to the gym. And you're feeling better. Your dopamines are being released. You're not looking for outside influences to be able to give you a feeling. You're finding the feeling within yourself. Everything you need is already within. I know you've heard that before, but that's really real. So on my way to the gym, what I like to do is I like to speak to myself with power. I like to think about what beliefs am I holding on to that's possibly limiting me in every area of my life. But I want to think about where I'm going with myself. My goal is to okay, well, I made this move. This didn't really work out for me the way I intended on it working out. Why didn't it work out? Okay, there's something else I could have learned. There's something else that I could have done. Okay, well, how do I get that knowledge now? How do I move towards that now? What is the thing that I focus on now? And sometimes I might know the answers. Sometimes I might not know the answers. But I'll press the intention on my mind for me to get the answers. And then I'll go to the gym. And somewhere in a hard set, and I'm like, ugh, I get an answer. And I'm like, that's why I stay focused in the gym. Because the discipline has compounded interest. I tell people that all the time. Discipline has compounded interest. Meaning you're going to get your mind opening about so many other areas, so many other things once you start to focus on just getting better and pushing yourself through the pain. You're going to start seeing things that you wasn't even expecting. So many doors are going to open for you because you're putting yourself in a space of saying, I want to be able to push myself beyond limits. And you can't compartmentalize growth. It's going to overflow into other areas that you didn't even think you was going to get it in. That's why we stay focused and disciplined. Just think of the growth your life is going to have once you compounding your growth over and over and over and over and over. Think about how many things are going to go in your favor. Think about how many doors are going to open for you. Think about how many connections you're going to make, how many opportunities you're going to have once you're pushing yourself beyond all of your limits, all of the things that stop you now. Just think about yourself without those limits. Think about yourself without having the excuse and you just having that power oh, it's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. That happens the more you discipline yourself. Shit becomes just easy. And that's what you're looking for. You yo, where the ease at? The ease is through the door that says discipline. But everybody is lining up at the wrong door. They're not realizing that the discipline, people don't realize that the discipline is the key. You know what I mean? You need that discipline key. It's essential. Woo. This is like a workout in itself. This is like a workout being able to speak with power. That's another muscle you building. Consistently channeling that energy with intention and focus to land it on somebody that's going to feel it and feel good. That's work. That's work. That's a muscle to build, and that's what we're building, the habit. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. You know, one of the biggest things is not taking disappointments from people personal. And a lot of times people take disappointments from people personal, and it kind of jades them to life. And you don't want to be jaded to life. You want to be able to have a joy to life and an excitement about people. And if you allow the first time you fell off the bike and bruised your knee to affect you, then you'll never be able to ride the bike successfully and have a good time riding trails and just being free or in the city. And what I mean by that is, just because somebody broke your heart or somebody disappointed you, it don't mean that everybody is fucked up. You know, and you got to consistently refine your mind and think about the times where you've wronged people in order to release the judgment and being hard and close-hearted towards certain people because you've done wrong as well. And that's what life is about. Life is about having another chance, being happy, releasing the pain so you can grow and you can experience the life you truly desire. That's what life is about. Because if you stay stuck on a certain situation and you live in that emotion till you die, that means you didn't die at the time that you didn't kept your mind closed. And that never feels good. You want to be able to stay with growth. Stay in the space of growing. Keep on elevating. The way you elevate is by to let things go. Even Jesus said it, right? Your heart got to be light as a feather. You got to be light. Let it go.